What's up guys, Cyberhoudini here and welcome back to some Bioshock, baby. I played a little bit of this for my birthday, one of my favourite games of all time. I thought, why not play some more? It's wicked early in the fucking morning. It's like 7 in the morning. My weekend schedule gets all sorts of fucked up. God damn if I don't love this game. I'm playing the PC Remastered version. A little bit different, a little bit weird. Mainly just PC nonsense, you know. But when it's working, my god, it's so good. The Bioshock collection on console is no slouch either. That's how I played it back in 2016. I like to play this once a year. It just never gets old. It never gets old. This is probably the only area that gets a load screen outside of like a gate or a bathysphere, right? Smuggler's Hideout. Really short area, mainly just as a story device for Atlas. Really important scene though. Because it gets you proper invested in Atlas's story, right? Up until now, you were kind of just following him, just kind of something to do to help him out for his family, you know? And that changes, everything changes. You see more, you can see even, oh here we go. Our first little flashes, what looks like an old couple. What's funny is, looking back now, even at Atlas's voice acting, which is top notch, I can tell something's holding back. So you can see like crucifixes and all this, or, you know, religious, especially Catholic things that people would have wanted smuggled in, because the ultimate brainwashing tool will always be religion. All religions, because it didn't take long for preachers of every kind to realize that there was a power complex with all this kind of stuff. People wanted to hear what you had to say. And then it all became a bit fucking much for those idiots. Just like everything, right? Power corrupts. Power comes in many forms. Not just suits and ties.
We all come down here. Figured we all be part of Ryan's great chain. Turns out
a great chain
is made of gold, and ours are the sort with the big iron.
Great chain end up being just another word for collective capitalism, you know? There's the submarine. It's a glorified bathysphere with a propeller on it, but it's grand. Actually, it moves around a little bit, and the water rippling effects is nice too.
If you press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
Ooh, a threat from Andrew Ryan himself. Looks like we've hit a nerve, boys. Good. Keep on hitting them nerves. Yeah, the first thing that's always smuggled in is guns, cigarettes, and booze. Always, you know. Going back to the good old prohibition. It kind of was like it had its own prohibition down here. What's wrong is not that it was illegal. It was more about probably moderation and stupid judgment in society. No different than up top. I think one of the diaries even mentioned that. It's like, people came down here to start a new life, but they already brought their judgment and prejudices down here, you know, because unfortunately it's something that's not easily shaken, as we see now in fucking 2019. Silly old bastards. I love this bit. Inside that submarine is Atlas's family, and all we gotta do is help him get them out. But Andrew Ryan has other plans. Here comes Atlas, our little Irish friend.
You blow up fuse up there. Can't see a damn thing in that boot. Give me a tick and I'll get you out of there. Moira, can you hear me in there, darling?
So dark. If only your friend could look up and see. Maybe.
The spider splicers.
Just stand here and watch him die.
Splicers! They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out and we'll regroup as soon as we can!
You're standing in the wrong place. Stop ogling me! Ugh.
Heard that.
This is, I love the fire effects in this. Wait, someone snuck behind me. What the fuck is going on? Come on.
Get out if you can! Get out and we'll regroup!
We'll regroup. Don't give me your Hail Marys. Oh, I love the bunny ones. How did he select the pistol there? I'll never know. It's going for the camera. Look how quick we can kill them now. I want you to rush here, but there's actually some nice bits and bobs. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. God damn, I love this game. Telekinesis, hold on. Actually, reload your old buckshot. I like how they load everything up. Wait, I can get in there, can't I? Boop.
Spent the morning jawing with that kraut
Frank
scientist.
Fontaine.
She's damaged goods, alright. Just like all those chumps they scraped out of them prison camps. But she's no crackpot. She's gonna make me the kind of scratch that'll have Ryan look like he's running a paper route. She just needs some supplies to get the ball rolling and a friend to watch
Buddy,
her
I
back.
try to stay up. No, Scoops, get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. You're up at like 4 for the gym and stuff. No, don't be silly, man. Here we go. Jesus, don't glitch out these parts. Come on now.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's 2 ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it.
Just like that, Andrew Ryan blew up Atlas's family. It looks like you're fighting Atlas there, but it's not. There shouldn't even be anybody alive down here.
Get out and get to Arcadia! Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ. You gotta love the Irish. We use Jesus Christ, like, honest to God. It's part of our God-given vocabulary. It's so funny. I use it. Jesus all the time.
The Irish pork pie offered me a deal. I flip him Fontaine and I walk out of here. That's simple.
No, Jim? Ah, yeah. No, but still, Scoob, sorry. I'm just chilling here. I know. Anytime I do these kind of streams, it's not my regular time, so I don't expect many to come in. I understand that. Anyone over on my time zone is usually asleep.
Any idiot can see which way the wind is blowing.
I love these little areas in between. The bulkhead to Arcadia. You know you're finished that area. It's one simple load screen. No bullshit. How more games happened taking this, I don't know. And now we get to one of my favorite parts of the game. Arcadia is gorgeous. It's like being transported to a jungle, but except you're thousands of leagues under the sea. Fort Frolic is definitely a fan favorite, and I love it too. I mean, you can't knock it. Between the little almost neon cities to the theater itself, to Sander Cohen and all these little ghostly rooms. But Arcadia is no slouch.
Moira. Patrick. Ain't that just like Ryan? Waits until we're almost out, and then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him, and we'll tear his heart out.
I like how his accent slipped there a little bit.
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A hum, gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe is sponged from my account. Well, breathe deep, so later you might remember the taste.
Gates of Arcadia have been locked.
Get to the bathysphere in the rolling hills. That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will be paid in full.
And just like that, you're in a beautiful garden. Arcadia, I think, is named after an actual one of those kind of mythical places, right? Very sure it was like in Greek or something like that. Arcadia was almost like Eden. And you can see people pulling on the great chain. Andrew Ryan's philosophy. Shane. No, you've got graves already. You can see already this place is not what it's cracked up to be. You got cherry blossoms. It's gorgeous. It's almost got a little bit of a Japanese influence, just with the paper doors and that. But between this place introducing Houdini's places, which were so spooky at the start, you know, they're teleporting around the place like crazy, to the Saturnine, our first little mention of Rapture's own cult. Look at this. People were stealing bodies. Once shit hit the fan, all bets were off. People did whatever they could to survive. The lowest of the low. Well, that's more of an examination of the human condition, right? And that's why they call it a condition. It's a gift and a curse. The tea garden. Look at this. It's like Alice just went down the rabbit hole, right? Gorgeous. This place is full of ghosts as well. The best possible way. So a lot of the people.
Is somebody there?
Christ. Let's see if we can get this Houdini splicer straight away. No, he's already gone. Poof. So awesome bit. Let me go just get these few little things here. The Houdini splicer. It messes with you.
What are you waiting for, city? It's beautiful.
Ghosts everywhere. So yeah, the people of Rapture used to come here to blow off some steam, get drunk, frolic in the lover's garden.
Ghosts. Ryan tells me it's a side effect of this plasmid madness. One poor sod's memory is getting passed on to another through genetic sampling. Links.
Genetic sampling. It's kind of what Assassin's Creed tried to do with the Animus. The whole idea of
Ain't life in Rapture grand?
genetic ancestry through DNA, through your DNA. Anyway, it's an interesting idea, you know. That's why a lot of people believe in that sort of thing, you know, that it's possible. And then that's their way of trying to explain evolution. That it works through, like, how does a brand new baby be born and it's able to know how to do this and that? Or take an animal who knows how to walk and hunt. Instinct. The music is fantastic. You start to see just little nods everywhere. The beauty of Arcadia is only matched by its creepiness. It's creepiness. Hello? Here's one of the masts of the Saturnine. Oh, Jesus. Hello? Boom! Gotcha. Our first of the Houdini's places. Always made me laugh, and everybody gave me shit about this, where it's like, oh, Houdini versus Houdini's placer. I like that. And this one's a special one. So what? He lured us in here. Wallet already full. You see, we're running into this issue very quickly. Not to mention their teleportation effect is fantastic. It works like ashes. They leave a little rip behind them. Now we start to collect some crafting ingredients. So believe it or not, the first Bioshock does actually have some crafting in it. See, constantly leading us. It's a great enemy to fight as well. I love the effect of their teleportation as well, the little ripple. I love this area. Hey Jude! Good morning! Sorry if my... Hello, beautiful. I hope my notification didn't wake you up, bud. Jeez, you're up early. Where is he? There he is. Our first Houdini splicer. Just kind of chilling, playing this dude. I should get more pictures of him, so I don't have to do it later, right? I love how it goes. Action shot. Got him. Yeah, it's always a funny thing with the Houdini splicer and Houdini and all that. Damn it. I need somewhere to spend my money already. Any plans for the weekend, dude? Damn, you're up early. I used to sleep in the weekends. Good morning, good morning. Great stay up late. It's one of my favorite areas, dude.
Ryan asked, should a farmer not be able to sell his food? Is a potter not entitled to a profit from his pots? I started to argue with the man, and then I remembered who signed my checks. The only thing worse than a hypocrite is an unemployed one.
See, some of the food's rotten down here. So, if Arcadia is the lungs of Rapture, she very much is definitely the bread earner for it as well. You know, a lot of food was growing down here. Now we get to see some propaganda. Who is Atlas? Just got that awesome bit. Might me to come back up here. I've left so much stuff. Oh yeah, the blood. Oh man, I love this. All these secrets. All waiting for you to find. This person obviously crawled in here. And that triggers enemies. Oh, it's so good. Who killed this man? Did he kill himself? You got someone out here waiting. His killer? Our killer? About to find out. Hello, sir. What do you think of the whole idea of the research camera? It's kind of a small bit of genius, right? But it does slow things down. That's why in Bioshock 2... Wow, it skipped over his head.
I'm charging by the minute, you move.
Damn, this guy really took a good bit out of it. Anyway. Yeah, the camera is awesome. I love the idea, especially if you get rid of most of the research early. You don't have to worry too much about it. Damn it. Did I get that guy? No. It had to be you. You little bollocks. That doesn't count. That does. Bye now. It's a cool level. Yeah, there's something about it. The ghosts, the garden, but it's like a garden with a different face to it, right? Because you've got the Saturnine, you've got the Houdini splicers. I suppose they're kind of one the same, but then you got that gorgeous music. You got the farmers market, the bees. You've got the whole idea of Langford and all that. I forgot that Atlas tells you, you know, like basically the next area we're gonna take on Andrew Ryan himself. You know, not knowing what actually is gonna happen, but it's funny how quick they give you. He feeds you along there a little bit. Uh oh, I can hear a turret already. Oh, I wanted to get. Oh. The Tuggish splicers are hard to get because a lot of them are almost dead by the time. The health thing here. They're almost dead by the time you get here, right? That annoys the shit out of me. Was that her? No, it was. Okay. See, I haven't even got one yet, have I? So they give me that one for free. Shui! I loved how nice the achievements were for this game as well. Remember that hidden one that came with the DLC and the... It was like a DLC for extra plasmids even at that point. And it ended up adding a very secret little achievement for 110 points. I remember at that time. This was back in the days when I was super into achievement hunting and all that. So still fun times. A lot of it just felt unnecessary. Was also the stomach. Yeah, the farms, yeah, the stomach. I like that. I might as well buy some of this stuff. Because I just have so much money to get rid of. Shut up. Let's get a whole lot of film. So I have just so much crap on me. I love all the secrets she has to offer as well. Yeah, I went in a bit of a sleep coma. I'm kind of up chilling now. I said I'm gonna play some of this. Why not, you know? Yeah, any plans for today? Band begins to play. Stars are shining bright, but now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight. What the hell? I feel like I know that song from somewhere. Was it an old ad or something? Milkman's on the way. Harness the flame! The flame! All these lovely secrets. This is where we get the chemical thrower. And the traps and all that. Fucking shite. I used to not care too much about using auto hack, but because I have so many items spare, now I'm just like, screw these safes, you know. Oh, the dead cat. This cat always caught on fire. Some goddamn reason. Poor old devil. So many little clever nods, right? Like, just that little spark coming out of those locks. You always knew that meant you needed the electric plasmids. It had to be you. It had to be you. Where was the auto hack thing? There it is. Come with me if you want to leave. Come with me if you want auto hack tools. Need some new plasmids. Gonna get, yeah, the Hornets one, yeah. I felt like the Murder of Crows in Infinite was definitely there. His way of paying a little tribute to the Hornets, because this was still his baby, you know. I'm still waiting for his next game, good old Ken Levine. Even if, I think I heard it was a sort of walking sim, but you know, the dude's, he's a visionary, no different than like someone like Kojima, and I'll play anything he puts out. I think he had like a small indie game there not that long ago. Might have missed that though. Alright, so we have 2 Big Daddies down the bottom. Get those Turkish splicers while I can. This one's gonna die in about 2 seconds though.
Finally.
Rest in pastrami, my friend. Rest in pastrami. And he's probably put the trap there himself because there's no other way of getting in here. So the gobshite forgot he put the trap there. But this is the game's way of showing you how the trap bolts work, which are pretty simple. And I remember learning the hard way about all these things. But learning about the telekinesis is a beautiful thing. I remember playing this back in 2016 and people were like, I didn't know you could do that with the traps. And I'm like, holy crap. If you get really good with them, you can place them somewhere else. But once something breaks that line, it's game over. I know you know all this, dude. I'm just doing it for after sake, you know. And sometimes that happens, where he just shocks you. Sometimes for no damn reason. They're not bad. They're actually pretty good for Big Daddies if you set them up and get yourself a nice little, almost like a little obstacle course for Big Daddies. And by the time they actually get to you, lo and behold, he's got like half his health gone. Yeah, I changed the bar to medium difficulty for some reason. That really irked me. And now it still feels like medium difficulty, even though it's clearly I moved it back up to hard. That's really annoying. I see a Turkish splicer. Nice. So I would forget to take pictures of these, and by the time you get to for Frolic and a few other places, you're not fighting these guys anymore. It's all Leadhead, Spider, and Houdini splicers. So you kind of miss your chance, but then I think they come back in Festus or something. This place, this farmer's market became... Oh no, that's a separate area, but this place used to get confused the straight on me. Take your whore and go. You can hear the Houdini spicers already messing around.
Call that tenderloin. If you serve that in any respectable hotel in New York, they'd laugh you out of town.
I usually kill them all too quick before you get some of the dialogue, but some of it's great. I was saying about the Peach Wilkins fight, Jude, where you're fighting him, and you know, he just feels like another Nitro Spicer. He's a bit tougher, but he still has a whole lot of dialogue from that same voice actor, which I really do appreciate that kind of stuff in the fight, you know. It's one thing. Will I know? It's one thing for them to be in the fight, you know. I always liked that the splicers would sort of respawn. It was never felt thrashing. It never felt punishing, but it showed how populated Rapture had become. Thrashing. Our first Big Daddy, and he's just got a little sister. I always loved that as well. Be foolish of me to fight him now, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Maybe. I like how the save is from my birthday. Well, did you like my... I did! Thank you, Jude. I really like that. Dude, you did not have to do that. So while he's fending them off, we can begin. He's gonna start coming this way. It's kind of mean to do this to him, but I don't care.
You know what they do to me,
That growl, man. Some best sound effects. Oh no, he got me. Damn. So, they're pretty stinky. Some of them will get you like a half health. Just as I was changing as well. Now he's dead. That hurt.
Why won't you move, Mr. Bubbles?
Mr. Bubbles. I always loved that demonic voice they had. Off he goes. See how stupid the auto thing is. Tomorrow song from old friend. Sorry, but didn't give any more. No, that's not good. Sorry, if you get the ability to take you less damage from electricity and do more damage, you won't take damage from electricity. Oh, cool.
Thank you.
It's our first one. We should have a lot. Yeah, 600 Adam. Holy crap. Let's get a new plasmid slot. Engineering slot. Let's get them all. Start off with these. Even and health upgrade. Combat slot. You're a slot. Don't call me a slot. Static discharge. Is that what you're talking about? No, that's not the right one. Do. What else? Do you like Winter Blast? I did buy Winter Blast. I never saved the blooming thing. Electric Bolt 2 though. Or Cyclone Trap. Never really liked them either. Plasmids use less leave. Okay. So you can see how much of this stuff. You can get some great builds going. Let's get Electric Bolt 2. Because we use that a lot. Alright. Nearly spent all 600 of my stuff. That's the way to do it. Creepy. They always sound like they're just right on top of you. I don't like it. King, how's it going, man? How are you doing tonight? Or this morning? What time is it? It's like 8:30 in the morning here. Weekends are funny for me. I tend to not really switch off until fucking Sunday. Then I just sleep the whole fucking day and then repeat the process all over again. That's what Sundays are for. So, Jude, I've been playing that Jedi Fallen Order. Do you ever like any of those old Star Wars games? And some Pokemon Sun and Moon. I know people have their issues with that game right now. Speaking of issues, trying to get this working on PC, Jude. Jesus Christ, man. Still kind of wrecked. I have to go in and start it as administrator. Make sure not start Bioshock. And then it's called Bioshock HD. Not Bioshock Remastered in its files and all this kind of stuff. Lord Jesus. There you go. Some sports boost. You move and swing the wrench faster. I need more of this. Someone's coming through the door too. Might just be this guy. Zuckerblea. They'll never find the body, see? Never. So many shortcuts. Some Houdini spice. Yeah, there is. By then, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. I will sacrifice them all for the powers. Yeah. Oh, jeez. These ones are the cult ones, the Saturnine. Natural camouflage. Yeah, I always like messing around with that one, but so pointless. That's how I play my morality games. More evil than anti-hero. Yeah! I wouldn't say that. Oh yeah, the only real morality choice in this is with the little sisters. Oh, she was a woman. Cool. I think for ending's sake, I always just like the good ending better. But like in terms of Adam, it really doesn't matter. I remember doing the maths myself, and I think there's like maybe 500 in the difference or something, which sounds like a lot, and it really isn't. It just means you can get a couple of skills a little bit quicker. But if you're getting all those presents and that, you're flying. Waterfall grotto. That's important later. Full of bloody traps in here. You've got. Yeah, that's the door for that place. Farmer's Market, which does load a separate area, right?
Over yonder, and the bathysphere station is as well. And then straight on to Ryan.
To Ryan. We've no way we're getting there. I always forget to do the turrets and the cameras. If you could only have one power from Rapture's plasmids, which would you choose? That includes like the camouflage and all that stuff as well. What would you choose? I definitely would go for telekinesis, because technically, if we go by, I know it's other universes or other worlds, where some people in those movies and that, they achieve flight through telekinesis because they push off the ground, which is interesting. I always liked that idea. It was a little bit of a cop out though. I think it was, what was that movie? Chronicle. It was called Chronicle, that kind of teeny found footage superhero movie. It was okay. They flew through telekinesis, wasn't that it? Don't get me started on what way Wonder Woman flies or whatever. Like, I really like the Wonder Woman movie, the new one, and I hear that they're working on one that's set in the 80s now. I think Gal Gadot really proved herself as Wonder Woman. All the shit she got for being too skinny, not curvy enough for Wonder Woman, blah de blah de blah. Even though this woman was in like the Israeli army and all this, she would kick your fucking ass, you know. She probably has like 12 different ways to kill you with one hand. And she's gorgeous to boot. And she seems really nice, but who knows what, you know, versus real life, you know. Doc, hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy weekend to you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, sound switched off, but I will watch him die. I don't die. I can't watch right now. I'm in the middle of a class. Ah, it's all good. Hopefully the class is going well, Doc. It's all good.
On the surface, I once bought a forest. The parasites claimed that the land belonged to God and demanded that I establish a public park there. Why? So the rabble could stand slack-jawed under the canopy and pretend that it was paradise earned. When Congress moved to nationalize my forest,
I like that though, King. Anti-heroes
God did
are
not
fun.
plant the seeds of this Arcadia. I did.
See? No matter how beautiful Arcadia is, he still regrets it. Oh, Jesus, Mary Joseph. Oh, that was good timing. Fucking RPG turrets, man. They're living hell, I swear to God. But Thank God I had telekinesis still out. Oh, he's a poker splicer. Love all the mobster looks, right? Suppose that's another side. And Frank Fontaine is like an OG mobster, right? From the voice to his methods, you know? Methods to the madness. I always loved this area because it seemed so small. And then you've got all this in here, which we'll visit later. And yeah, I love this area. I think I fought a Big Daddy here before. Pretty tough. Pretty tough. Still feels... Did I destroy this? Oh well. No, it might have been destroyed already. We'll just tell ourselves this. Let's push the story forward a little bit. Speak of the devil. Hello, sir.
The minute we came here, Masha started screaming, Mama, Mama, what is that? What is that? I thought she was having some kind
One of the best placed audio diaries right here.
Trees.
The whole Maja thing.
Saw one before. Thought they were monsters. Oh, Sammy.
You think she's talking about the Big Daddy?
Never should have come to this place.
Never saw a tree before. Because the child was born down here. And you don't want to fight him yet. You want to wait and let him get a little sister. So he's going off looking for the little tunnels. I think there's one here. And he'll bring one out and be like, dream time, Mr. B. Because if you can fight him now, and he'll whoop your ass or you can kill him. And you'll have no little sister. So it'll feel like an empty victory. I've done it plenty of times. If you're really stuck for money, it's worth it. But I suppose if you do the calculations of money versus ammo spent, it probably wouldn't work out in your favor. Wait for it. You must really beat it for them to hear it. Here she comes.
Is it time again already?
And he helps her down. Boop.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles.
Thanks, Mr. Bubbles.
Mr. B, no time to waste.
I actually don't have a whole lot of, let's save it. I don't have a whole lot of first aid kits. God damn it. The camo, one of my favorite. Forgetting how to fight and getting the sneak attack. Yeah, it's true. You're not finding Star Wars or Pokemon. Yeah, I haven't heard you talk too much about them. I expect that. Or I assume that. I expect it. There we go. Wow, the Common did get you with that swing. Come on, come on, come on. It's so long to reload this. Unzip it! What a phrase, right? Unzipping. I didn't even fucking get him. That halfway thing he does, where you're just above halfway health and he doesn't give a shit. It just loads to death. That always fucking sucks. I can hear a Circus of Value, but I can't see the bitch. I think it's back in here. No. I know where it is. I need some fucking health kits. Love. A PC version does not like you pressing the map button either. My god. No, 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 no. There's probably another Big Daddy here as well. Jesus! Fucking amateurs!
I'm dizzy, nauseous, and sometimes I'm even seeing things that aren't there.
You know harm, and I mostly meant it.
I mostly meant it. Alright, where was this bastard? Before he puts the little one back. Down. So you're better off with center out with these guys. Who the fuck is hitting me? I didn't even fucking see you there. Oh, zip him! Alright.
No! 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 No!
That's the only difference with hard mode. Is they hit like a truck.
Thank you, mister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, it's okay. Unzip him, Mr. B! Yeah, I realized how quiet the audio diaries were.
Dream time, Mr. Bubbles.
Aw, still mention Mr. Bubbles. Big Daddies will always be their protector. That's why the Bioshock 2 is such a personal story with the Big Daddies and that. Something you almost feared for a long time. You are now one of them. Damn it, I keep buying the wrong one. Wait, maybe it's the physical tonic. There you go. Sweet! That was it. Alright, plasmas use less Eve. So many. I think I'll go for that one. It really does pay off. Right. Yeah, whatever. I ran down there too fast, so it was probably loading in like 3 encounters. It really kind of shited the bed a little bit. Alright, let's do this bit. Just for the sake of story. Our beautiful garden. They're not too punishing. I mean, like, I don't know about survival mode, but even on hard, never that tough.
This isn't right. I'm gonna need you to listen to me. I'm no sort of botanist, but I think Ryan has just killed Arcadia. The man's put something foul into the air. Bottom of the ocean, Bio. All the oxygen comes from the trees. No trees, no oxygen.
From the trees.
Give me a spell to think. Ryan's woman in Arcadia is an old Betty named Langford. An okay sort, but not above doing a dirty job for $1. If she's still kicking around, I'm sure she's gonna want to save her trees. After all, she planted the damn things.
Poor Langford. Definitely a cool character. You bugger, you. Screw it. I always liked how telekinesis worked as well. They were really nice with telekinesis. That's why it's such one of my favorite powers. You don't spend Eve using it until you actually... I think some of those splicers are supposed to die there. Until you throw something. So you can use it all over. See some of the Saturnines. They're actually star signs because I see Scorpio there.
Oxygen levels critical.
Bop!
Initiated. All bulkhead doors.
Alright, calm down, missus.
Damn city built to not let anyone
Fontaine isn't even Fontaine. He killed someone who looked and sounded like him and took his identity. Yeah. I think I remember if you go off the beaten path after the Would You Kindly, and he's dressing up as this Fontaine character, and that's where Diane McClintock walks in on him. So yeah, who really knows his identity, right? Armor piercing. Damn it! I don't have anything for. I don't have any armor piercing for the machine gun, dude. Only for pistol. I know, dude. I know. When I have it, I have it. The pistol one, it's not worth it for pistol. And I'm only 10 anyway. I know. It once you get it for the machine gun, though. Oh boy. That's when shit gets really interesting. But electric book is no slouch on the Big Daddy. It kinda does the electric bolt and book at the same time. I like it. Oh lord, this one's gonna be a pain in the tights. What? There's nowhere to go. You jammy little shits. Oh, that actually set off the alarm. Fucking great. Great. Fucking great. Fuck! This is not the time for this. Wait, I need to actually get those bots as well, actually. Hold on. How's it going, lads? A one ammo bandito. Fucking rigged to the tits. Not a bitch. There should be a bot there, this. Surprised the Saturnine thing works. Alright. How about ruining that scene, you little shits? That's right. That's right. Also, Ryan is Russian. Really? So, the Ryan part must be either short for something or slightly changed. You know the way like some of the Polish names, they would change the, like if it was like Fladowski or something, they'd change like the ski at the end of it or something like that. No, that's not even Polish, that'd be like Russian. You know what I mean though. The Saturnine. I love it.
They dress up in leaves and call themselves the Saturnine. Please. They drink human blood and chant, harness the flame,
tree leaves die, yeah.
Mist, and believe they're touched by the ancient gods. An aging bunch of frat boys tilting back goblets of plasmids and calling it ambrosia.
Ambrosia. I do like Langford. Yeah, you're right too.
They come out covered in death.
All the little lines that are spoken in here. Yeah, I feel like Langford was more just though, you know.
Don't like them when they're filthy.
Like Steinman was truly mad. He was. Oh, saw a little shape there. Ambrosia. Steinman was killing people, maiming people, goring people. The chloroform solution. This is when you're actually supposed to get this later. But those bloody alarm didn't give me much chance. Get a hint. Poof! I love how they spawn in. I love that ripple effect. Right, increase damage. One more and then I'm gonna blow you away, sir. Alright, there's a lot more where that came from. Isn't that cool? This beautiful area, these people really did just kinda lose their marbles. And this was going on probably before the downfall of Rapture, right? I think so. They had their own little cult and everything. I'd say not much in Arcadia changed over the fall of Rapture. You see, that's why it looks so pristine. Certain missions here kind of did remind me of some like Oblivion, because you know it would have been Oblivion at that point. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Just I'm doing a lot of damage to them now. Maybe I made it too easy myself. Who knows if it's blood or ambrosia? There was little Easter eggs around here too, right? Pretty sure. But you're right. You're right. Who was your favorite side character? You think?
Clean this place. Scrub it down. Crawling.
I did all this right. That was one little bugger running around. You can't hear him. Let's go. Let's go speak to Langford. Nothing there. Stupid shit went off. Damn it. It's choking a little bit now.
My trees. It
My
wasn't
beautiful
yours,
tree.
was it?
No.
No. Ryan. I think I've got a way to save the trees. It's a genetic
Did Ryan have
method.
Russian parents?
Look who I'm talking to. Could
Did he
you find
change
a
his
friend
last
called
name?
Rosa Gallagher for me? Look in the grotto. I've got to keep
Rosa
walking while there's
Gallagher.
time.
We have to create this little formula. I mean, she's the botanist, not us. And we'll start to see where we need. Bye bye. So you left your hat here. It was your home. Don't blame me. I think the whole standoff where you're trying to wait for all this to fix itself and all that. I thought that was a great scene as well. First time they really give you a chance to use everything you've learned to kind of create. It's almost like tower defense in a way. Create your little traps, the big daddies and all the splicers.
I try to help, but sometimes I make mistakes.
Clippity clop of the spider splicers.
He is a poison! Kill him!
Jesus Christ.
Poison!
Kill this dude. I think this calls for a frag grenade. Lovely! And this is what was left. Secure the evasion. Never bother running that kind of stuff. If you're around long enough for the cameras to catch you, it's your own bloody fault.
There has been tremendous pressure to regulate this plasmid business. There have been side effects, blindness, insanity.
So it was Tenenbaum and Fontaine that started out the whole plasmids, and then Ryan stole it from Fontaine right after. That was the real reason why he went after Fontaine. Not just to shut him down for his insubordination. He did it for that as well. Jammy Git. All about power. Ryan he's a genius, but he's very self-righteous as well, you know. And he started to believe his own bullshit, basically. Does Steam hurt you? No. I don't remember that ever being like that. Ragdolls for the win. They need to put this on the Switch, right? Sander Cohen, of course, yeah. He is, and I do love the nods to him. I do love how they brought him back for Burial at Sea. I thought that was fantastic as well. Showed how influential he was, right? How powerful a side character he was. I mean, he is Fort Frolic, right? It's kind of a cool way of putting it. I am Fort Frolic. Anyway, this one's a little bit quicker than normal, huh? Slow your roll. I actually, more so than the whole theater aspect of Fort Frolic, I love the idea of it's almost like a little contained city, you know, the streets are all paved with neon almost, you know. And the idea of the elements and you're going after these little targets and the masterpiece, oh man, yeah, it is pretty damn special. Hello? Just the creepy, maniacal, that's a bit of a hard word to say, maniacal laugh. Why do you gotta be so weird with words sometimes? Someone's a maniac, but their laugh is called a maniacal laugh. See these gorgeous little roses blooming. Don't remember the music playing as prominent as it is in here, which is great. Bad robot. See, can we get over there? While keeping the traps secure. Oh, I did. Oh, look at that timing, though. Damn, I know I hit him twice. That timing, though. Fucking hell. Everybody's so busy down here. Calm down. A broken vending machine. The circus of broken values. When you get the chemical flower, use the electric ammo against the big dot. Yeah. Upgrade for less consumption. Yeah. I think I found napalm as well. Napalm be very good against them. I mean, just especially if you're just having an abundance of the stuff. This room is really good for, call it what it is, hiding when the hordes come. You know, because when there's so many coming from each direction. Another one of these cats. This bit here, I don't know if the tape tells you or what, but someone fucking ate this cat.
I couldn't believe how much things had changed since I left Dr. Steinman's office. It's like I don't even recognize Rapture no more.
Poor Diane McClintock.
Up people in Paula Square. I asked Ryan how could he do such things to innocents. He said, Innocents. If they haven't chosen to defend Rapture, they've chosen to side with Atlas and his bandits. So there are no innocents. There are heroes, and there are criminals.
I really love her voice actress and her character in general. I feel like Dan McClintock, in a way, represents the main character in Rapture. She's kind of naive. She's gone through a whole lot of shit. Very shocking. She's our inside gal, you know, that kind of way. But there is a naivety to her. I enjoy that character a lot. The more I read into it, and when you piece the diaries together from the same person, it's even better, you know. Let's see, isn't there another little shite down here somewhere? Oh no, he's gone. They already fought with each other. Yeah. Fantastic character.
Gregory, don't come whining to me about market forces, and don't expect me to punish citizens.
Triple kill,
for
yes.
a little initiative.
The infect is there from shooting and changed into Atlas. Then, yeah. This
Well,
game needs me on the Switch, totally.
Better product.
If PS4 and Xbox are running it, so can the Switch. The fact that they got Witcher 3 on there is a marvel unto itself. I know it's not running great. I would definitely not complain though. You know, I don't think it's that it's not running great. I think it runs fine. I think it's just that in handheld mode it's like 548p or whatever, and people become far too obsessed with all that kind of stuff. As I would much prefer a stable 30 over them fixating on 1080p. It's nothing more jarring than going from 30 frames a second to 12, you know. The Lazarus. So many great characters, dude. Damn. I was talking to Doc about the pacing, right? The pacing of this game, something special. It never lets up as well. Like if you think of the little tricks they pull in Hephaestus, and by then you're kind of getting close to. You're getting close to the end. Oh Jesus! Jesus, will you move? And I was going to use the shock of the water. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. You got one little lick in there. Once you take the rose, everybody gets pissed. See that big guy doesn't have a little sister yet. It'd be foolish of me to fight. Oh, he's getting pissed. Isn't there a power to the people around here somewhere? Oh my fucking Jesus. No, it wouldn't select the... Oh my god, why isn't it selecting my stuff? What the hell? There's a first for everything. Just stood there looking at it. Wouldn't select my powers. You are low on health. Suck my balls. I wonder why. It's even a useless one anyway. Whoa, I love that noise. I'd put the Big Daddies up there with as good as Frankenstein. I think there's even more meat to them than Frankenstein, which is crazy. I love the idea of Frankenstein, and they wouldn't exist without him. But the whale noise mixed with you never truly seeing what is underneath in that suit, you know, you never really see. A lot of people surmise that the handymen from Infinite are what's inside, which is interesting. Me too, I'm bleeding too. It's an interesting way of looking at it, because of the whole multi-universe thing, multiverse. I think they would be they're a lot uglier than what a handyman would look like, right? I mean, handymen are no lookers, but they're pretty bog standard looking dudes though, right? For their size, you know? She probably healed now, because I didn't hack everything here yet. Was there no little sister? Nope. I think we've already solved all of them. There's a dilemma of the little sister. And that whole, yeah, that whole idea. And then, like, I can't believe, is it Fork Frolic? The orphanage in Fork Frolic? I think so, is it? I want to say, yeah. That place, that's completely optional, right? Oh, this leads to the farmer's market. Yeah. Alright. It's down there. What's up? What do you want? What are you telling me, game? I still have to go and do two other things. In the rose specimen. Still have to do a few other things. Yeah, research the turret. I need to keep remembering to do that. I keep forgetting. You're dead right. And the cameras as well. It's one thing I always forget. And the bots as well. I know it all too well, it's just I forget. So you just are always such a panic to get rid of the buggers. I rarely ever want to hack them either. Although they are a good aggro distraction, they're a pain in the arse most of the time. Especially the RPG ones.
Andrew Ryan reminds us we all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us.
Andrew Ryan can kiss my ass. In the end, you can kiss my ass. Damn, look at this shit! You completely blocked me in. You fucking bastards. Oh, that's just disgusting. And now I'm probably dead. Well, you can't take any more health from a dead man, can you? Like blood from a stone. I hate those ones. This one's a little bit nippy as well. Slow down! Oh, for God's sake. Alright, we're going the long route, boys. It's about time I start getting the things with the no overload and all that. Less overload. Because this is getting a bit ridiculous. It's usually not circuits of value that cause trouble, it's the other ones. Everything else is pretty stacked. Good. At the circus of value. In fact, I want a lot of games that I love to be. Yeah. I think the Switch. That's why when I got it, and literally haven't bought too much on it, I'm fine with that because I think I'm gonna get a good 5 years out of that. Even if they do have a Switch 2 or a Switch Pro, which is supposed to be coming out next year, it's just to compete with the other consoles. But I'm completely fine. I even got the one before the battery upgrade, and I knew about the battery upgrade one, but there's no deals on that one, and there still isn't even as of this Black Friday, which is understandable. Can't carry any more electric book. Well, that's good for me. So I'm gonna use some. Trash can. I wish we could use these, even if it's just for silly sake, you know. I like those kind of binocular things. But more little touches. And we get a lot of the propaganda.
You might hear things about me, see my name about, think what you will. There was a time I cared about politics, but it's just an excuse men use to kill.
Orphans in a different area. Yeah, it's not in 4-5, isn't it? No, I know the big one, but it's like the... I know the big orphanage where you have to go through the multiple layers and levels. It's its own thing. But isn't there a little side area? I have two, but you know the way Neptune has the weird glitched out fourth sister? But it still tells you that I haven't rescued them all, even though I've done 4. It adds it down the bottom there. It looks so odd.
I push when I should pull.
Hello there. I think I have these researched pretty well. 420 on the electric book. It's another one of these little trap rooms. You gotta love them. Hello?
Darling, is that you? Uncivil, uncouth, uncultivated!
Uncouth! I was about to blow her away, but that Big Daddy really threw me off. Yeah. Done yourself twice. Hey, but you know it's possible to go through this game without taking a single hit? That's crazy. That is crazy. What about survival mode? What's that like? I don't know if that was always an option. Maybe not on console. You just see Dory trying to communicate with a Big Daddy, right? It's okay, I speak Big Daddy. Little Dory, huh? Jeez, I bet you Ellen was so chuffed at the response to that. Cause, oh my god, even though she's been doing her show for years, like, she hasn't really done too much of work besides it, you know. Talk show hosts kind of go under the radar for 20 odd years because they become a staple on TV and that. But besides that, people just go whatever, you know. Survivor. Yeah, I'm not sure the consoles had survivor mode. I don't remember that much. I remember doing that hidden Smack-a-doom. Is that an action pose? Look at him, he's doing the electric boogaloo. It's beautiful. Look at him. He'll power a whole city. There you go, now we just finished that one off. Easier to predict Houdini splicers set up rotation. Now. Pretty sure you can catch their fireballs and shoot them back as well.
I can still smell his disease.
I like some of the doctors' dialogue as well. It's really good. They still think they're doctors. Can move and swing your shit. Alright. Like, nurse, this patient's being difficult. I love it. Through all their DNA splicing and their madness, they hold on to some semblance of their past life. Very, very cracked minds.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you could use a boost.
It's fucking geniusly written. Genius. Yes. Yo, say, hey, Taku, how's it going, dude? It's late as hell. It's like, oh, it's 9 AM here. Just wanted to, I fucked up my schedule. I went out for a dinner with the family and that and just kind of passed out afterwards. And then I decided to stream a little bit because I'm kind of up now. But I hope you're doing good, dude. Hope your weekend's going well so far. Hell yeah. I think everyone has at least 1 or 2 memories from Bioshock, unless they missed the series completely, which is fine too. We're just talking about how this needs to go on the Switch already. The remastered version was done by an outside company called Blind Squirrel Games, so that's the only issue of it getting on Switch.
You're worthless. You're nothing.
There would have to be shaboink. They'd have to hire them again, you know. So it's up to 2K. And we know how shitty 2K are with things.
You've brought the Rosa Gallagher?
I have.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
Noel Gallagher.
Invitation? Send it through the pneumo. Yes, this is perfect. Perfect. Come on up to my office. I'm letting you in now.
Professor...
I've got just the thing to put the green back in this forest.
Professor Julie Langford. Hacking expert. Thank you. Lab access seal. It's been a busy girl, this one.
Anything in this damn place those pagans won't steal? Paper towels, ink pots, witch hazel, chlorophyll solution, even my back issues of National Geographic. They're feathering their disgusting little shrines with it, I suppose. Sick bastards.
Wow. Oh, very judgment. Look at these trees even out there. So cool. It really is the lungs of Rapture. And like those look like, you know, from here it's a bit warped because of the glass, but they're probably as big as California redwoods, you know? You'd be surprised. The crab, well, maybe no, there's a crab there. Maybe not as big, but they look like California redwoods.
I've got the security system in this joint hacked, so those turrets won't bite.
Thank
Come on
you.
up to my office.
I love this whole area. What a big surprise it was at the time.
You can't teach an old hound new tricks. This batty plant woman spends 4 years coming up with ways to defoliate trees in the Pacific to scare out the Japs. And now here I am, down at the bottom of the Atlantic, trying to figure out how to do the same thing in reverse.
Yes.
Adam. It's bathtub gin times the atom bomb times Eve with a serpent. Let's go see what it can do.
I love that. Bathtub gin times the atom bomb. Fucking love it. The power of moonshine, right? I keep using the auto hacks by accident. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Still not completely over this fluey nonsense. It's just so annoying. So very annoying. Here I am on a weird sleeping schedule. It's probably not helping either. So be it. I like doing that kind of shit. Working like 5 hours. Oh man, weekend working. Fuck, you poor bastard. I thought survival mode was too easy, really. Yeah, see, it's kind of one of those things when you get so good at a game as well. Played so many times. Cool. A circus of value. I haven't got my chemical thrower yet. I think she gives it to you. Oh dear. Oh, that was a little close. But it's not going to help me right now. Jesus, why am I getting these shitty ones? Oh, you dirty bastard. That was a particularly shitty one. Our brain's not as responsive as I'd like either. Damn it. Look at that, the last fucking one. You little shit. And I couldn't be arsed about making half of this stuff right now. This pool is full of lots of goodies. Look at the fishies. There's a lot of fishies. Alright. Does it say hack? No. Something's there. There it is. Another wrench. I never understood the reason why they give you other wrenches. They're all dotted around the place. They don't do anything, right, dude? They're all dotted. Maybe there was a possible idea of having more melee weapons. I don't know. Like a fire axe or something. It did not make it to the final thing. I think they were just happy. You know how wrenches are. There she is. She's not bad looking either. Hello.
Julie, we made a business deal, you and I, did we not? Money changed hands. Let me read to you from the agreement.
Aww.
Section 3, subsection 4.
Ever got to watch play part 2? Yeah, 2 is awesome.
Rights to the creation, use, and exploitation of the Lazarus vector. Ownership is civilization.
Wait! No! Please!
Fuck you, Andrew Ryan. I'd kill him alone just for doing this to her. Then with her last dying wish, she spells the code out. This is something I always loved. The effect is still as powerful. Thank you, Julie. Anyone else in their death, it would have been very selfish. What's weird is...
Every time we get a yard ahead, Ryan goes and moves the goal line down to the other side of the field.
Oh, that failed. What's weird is that gas never hurt us. Like when he first kills the trees, it doesn't hurt us. Rest in peace, Julie Langford. A genius botanist gone completely to waste.
I've been killing trees for 25 years. At Berkeley back in the 20s, on the Japs at Iwo Jima. But I never brought one back from the grave before. I did, Becky. Mama's gonna build her first damn Frankentree. I'm gonna call my little creation the Lazarus Vector. Maybe it'll bring the old gal's career back from the dead as well.
She came down here to Rapture, same as a lot of the scientists, seeking you know, the endless possibilities without any of the red tape. And then her finding, you know, the atom and that. She was very much in Andrew Ryan's back pocket, but I think it's just because she never had any political leanings or anything. She didn't care. She was a scientist through and through. A botanist, you know? So all she cared about was her babies. And then her talking about her daughter there. And yeah, she wanted the kind of success of it, you know, but it was more to further her career rather than, I think, just to have her name up in lights, you know? I don't think she was that superficial. So this is her Lazarus effect misting machine. You can see each area, the rolling hills, the market, the tree farm, waterfall, all of Arcadia's air supply, all right here, and all of Rapture too. So this is what we have to do. This is what we must do. What was it? 9547 959457. I don't think it changes between games, so I should just remember it.
What's the point of being a damn genius if the only ones around to appreciate it are a bunch of spliced up morons? I've cracked the vector, or at least I'm 99% certain I have. I just need a bud of Rosa Gamma.
The friendly splicers help you. It's like Impossible 1 Eugene C.
And enzymes extracted from
Ooh, like upgrading the range. Yeah, that could be cool. Something. Or like a fire axe or something. I always enjoyed Condemn's way of doing things with the melee weapons. You know I bring that game up enough, but I still think that would be awesome if we got a remake. Look at these little bastards. Let's try a little liquid nitrogen. Let's freeze. Say cheese, my friend. Goodbye. I just had so much liquid nitrogen. Alright, so now this stuff is not on our side, right? Yeah. Here's the fun bit. So all this stuff, because poor Langford was killed by Mr. Ryan, all the security is now gone haywire again. But us hacking it here means we don't gotta do it later. So let me tell you, we're gonna need it later. Oh, I'm not having much luck today with the hacks. It's all random. I do think some of it is not random. That's also it. One more for the road. Yes, we will need these later. Armor piercing pistol rounds. Uh-oh. Where are you, little bugger? There'll be a Houdini splicer around here, see? I'm walking on top of him. Hello. Can't do fireballs if you're frozen to the spot. Sorry. Did they ever say if all these games are connected? Oh yeah, definitely. In Infinite. So the creator of the first game on Infinite, Ken Levine, he kind of denounces 2 a little bit. Like, he's never said too much about it. It's kind of like the whole Batman Origins thing. I'm holding back a sneeze. But pretty much everything in Infinite, between the DLC and the ending, without too much spoilers, it connects it all beautifully, you know? It wraps it up in a beautiful multiverse bow. And that might feel like a cop-out to people, but I think it is expertly done in Infinite. That's why it makes it one of the most important of the 3. But I wouldn't say the best. But I don't like rating them against each other, you know? That's the only thing. I couldn't sit there and say one was better than the other. Look at this shit! Goddamn bastards. That's not gonna be enough. Oh, damn, that was close. God, I'm having very bad luck today with the hacking. Just the gods are against me. As soon as I'm almost halfway out the door, they get me again. Alright. Need to sort out me hacking things. Ah, alright. Don't know how long we've been going for, but I think I'll just go for this whole area. We pretty much got all the chloroform we need. We do need the other. See the way the objectives are not really popping up. Look, it nearly crashes it every time. Good sick. Alright. Enzyme samples, distilled water. Invent the Lazarus. We've already got the chloroform, right? Yeah, chloroform solution. So, really just straight up to the farmer's market. A hunting we will go. A hunting we will go.
Mostly rural. If you're looking for
Mostly rural.
I'd start at the farmer's market.
See her health. Jesus, that was odd. Alright. To the farmer's market. Which is a nice little area. And a nice little surprise, actually. A sub-area in Arcadia. But no slouch. No slouch. Uh-oh. These mind control dudes, man, drive me nuts. It's the bot that's gonna do you dirty. They have, like, added frickin' health. Did I miss anything here? I feel like I did. Something shiny over there. Dollar bills, y'all. The money is so huge as well. I actually like how big everything is. I suppose there's the added. I haven't messed with it too much, but you've got that huge FOV slider on PC. It's at 100 now, I think. It was actually 101 by default. It's very weird. 101. 90 is usually the standard.
Now, I'm a woman of science, but I'm also a woman who's not afraid of turning a buck or two. Ryan said if I could boost profits in Arcadia, part of the app would ride on my hip. So I get to thinking, we're paying for oxygen when we got photosynthesizing trees. Hell, we can even sell the extra to the rest of the city and undercut the other guys. Ryan will like that for sure. Fontaine's people have moved into the O2 biz tooth and claw.
Reminds me of the dude selling air. What's his name? O'Hare selling air. Well, no, yeah, it sounds like she's a bit money driven. Maybe she had a small thing for Andrew Ryan. I think most women did down here, but it was more like one of those things because he's your boss, you know. That's what I think. A lot of women get fixated on their boss because of the power trip of it. And most of them, their bosses are ugly old gits, you know. But it's like it really is the power trip of it. And then if they have a daddy complex, then it's even worse, you know. Alright, these bastards. They're Saturnine bastards. This is over here where we started. So it's funny. So that's the whole thing with Andrew Ryan as well. Pistol rounds. Alright. I pretty much use... If it says I can't carry anymore, I'll use it. Hello? Power to the people. People to your power. Alright, shotgun damage. Hell yeah. Who goes there? The Saturnine have been busy. They have been dead. It's getting on my tits now. Damn it. Ah! I'm gonna have to sort out my hack stuff because they're getting really mean with it. Instantly blocking me off. Naughty, naughty. Even for these simple things, you know. Hardest one is always the safest. It's usually why I bypass the shit out of it. Well. There's no other one. See what I'm saying? Quite a shower of bastards. Nothing we can't deal with them. At the circus of never have too much film, and my wallet was getting a bit full again. I think so. A Condemned remake. Yeah, just keep everything the way it was. Just give it that huge graphical boost, you know. System wise though, it was fine, you know. I love the idea of the melee weapons breaking as much as they do, and very it's just some can you imagine them doing that whole shopping mall in something like fidelity wise as Resident Evil 2 remake? Like, holy shit, you know. Especially coming up to like Christmas. Bio, it's only $20. It's nothing. Ow. What the hell? Never thought I'd see the day. Usually $200. Yes, I do.
Something like me. I look at genes all day long, and never do I see the blueprint of sin.
You think if
I could blame the Germans, but in truth, I
stem cells and gene therapy and all that was actually allowed,
but kindred spirits
you think we would end up with something like Rapture?
have awoken something inside that for most is beautiful and natural, but in me is an abomination. My maternal instinct.
My maternal instinct. This is why she has a change of heart about these little sisters. That old thing called maternal instinct, even though they're not her own daughters. Yeah. Did you bring back the U-invent to Bioshock 2? I don't think so. I want to say there was some kind of crafting though, but what did they call it? Oh, that's a good question, dude. How long have I been going for? I'd say I've been going for a fair bit now. 3 hours, it's a 2:23. Let me have a look, dude. Hopefully the stream looks good and that. I tried to turn on more of that anti-A's in whatever it's called. Anti-A's Lazar. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Bum bum. Do you know the Muffin Man? The thought of Rapture being real really excites me. Yeah. Just as much as there being a base on the moon, there's a very good chance of something like Rapture existing. There's definitely a lot of you can look them up as well, dude. There's little scientist bases, and I wouldn't call them they're like underwater labs basically, but they're no bigger than, you know, something the size of the ISS or something, or just this room almost, you know. They're very small in terms of that, you know, because the pressure down there is unreal. But I've seen that woman who she helped James Cameron that with the submersibles. She used to go down and stay in those labs for a long time, but it used to warp a lot of things. It's kind of scary. There's the enzymes. Hey, Doc, and now I can listen with ease. How are you? I'm doing good. Starting to get a little tired now, though. My sleeping schedule's all messed up because I fell asleep with a food coma and woke up at 3. How'd your class go, Doc?
If I come out one more time and find you lolling out there amongst my hives, I'm grabbing my shotgun.
Tasha.
Answer your question? Yes. My days in beekeeping school are a blur. But I do seem to remember something about that enzyme you keep blabbing on about.
Blab. Look how real the honey looks. It's like oil inside of it. And you got the honeycombs themselves. You don't see this too much outside of when we saw it coming down to Rapture. A man creates. A parasite asks, where is my share? He loves that word, doesn't he? You get very obsessed. That's a sign of a person who has kind of lost their marbles as well. That deep obsession. I think Andrew Ryan got so big and kind of, like I said, he was buying into his own bullshit a little bit. I think he became isolated. I almost pity him in a way, you know. Not in a way not to blow his brains out, but I pity him. What Because, you know, what Rapture became, fair enough, is a monster unto itself. But what he created was truly special, you know. That achievement alone, you can't knock him for that, right? Even, you know, the early days. It's a hell of an undertaking. This guy just got blown out of it. Fucking hell. Can't even see when I'm taking a photograph, but they're happy with it.
Wait a sec. Dad, nobody lays a hand on me!
I'm a bit busy here, sir. What the hell picture did I just take there? He looks so weird. Look at him. He's half burnt. He's kicking my ass. How odd. Have they always looked like that? What in the name of God? Is this the enzymes? No? I don't think I've ever seen that Tucker splicer like that. It kind of looks like a bumblebee with the football. My God. Did he get burnt by... Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This whole area has another little sister. Yeah, Jesus. This was such a surprise when I first seen this. I don't even need to save, let's be honest. Between auto saves and no real deaths, can't help myself. See, I love the little Chinese lanterns, and yeah, there's something Japanese about this place, and I love it. Little paper doors, paper sliding doors. I always love that. Hey, camera, catch!
Oh, the camera didn't want to play catch with me.
Doodle-doo. Yeah, there's something about it. And then you've got this beautiful farmer's market. It kind of has a Dutch feel to it, or even American. You've got that cool culture clash. I love it. It's very unique. That's the thing about Arcadia in the farmer's market. Absolutely gorgeous design, marred by how creepy it all is. Saturnine as well.
On the great chain of endeavor.
The great chain.
My hand is on it. Fontaine's is on it. We all pull it and are pulled by it. Yes, these children are an abomination.
His great chain and all that, he almost felt philosophical, right?
No.
That was his own ideology. But ironically, for a place that he wanted to create away from all these constructs of ideology and sociology and all this kind of stuff, he ended up creating one of his own, which got out of hand as well and became obsessed about it, the great chain and all that. You know, it's funny, you can't escape. He was able to go all the way down here to build his own city, this free city where a man's entitled to sweat of his own brow, but could not escape the prejudices of man, unfortunately. All that comes with it. I should have just went for the buyout. Anyway, it's interesting to look at, you know. It's interesting. You can definitely see how people could write books and coursework and all these. Oh, there's one right there. That's always the way, isn't it? Brain does not always see what's right in front of it. Anyway. Nearly got all the weapons. You could talk about this game for days.
I need this! Oh!
This one's ready to burst.
When the Houdini splicer gets him. I have a whole lot of electric gel. Let's go. I think napalm's good for them too, dude. Let me see.
This one's right.
Just completely right. Ow. Oh man, all he does is blow them up in your own face. Yes, throw the cream-filled cake at him. You fucking eagles. Of all the things to pick up. Hey, do you like cream-filled cake in your face hole? There you go, hole. What were you thinking? There's 3 explosive barrels. I'll take the cream-filled cake. I'm gonna fucking fill your cream-filled... No. Bad Saber. Smell that. Actually, you know what? I haven't taken pictures of these. Or the little sister. And they give you so much health, so it's always worth it. Hello! But she always hides behind them. There she goes. I'd always love the picture of that. It looks like Pinky in the Brain or something. She's like, what is that about? That picture? Small increase to max health and Eve. Yeah, I should know better. Alright, let's take him on a run over here. So we can get a picture. Say cheese! Uh-oh. I do believe there's a thing going. Why couldn't he grab the fucking thing? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, man! What the hell is wrong with you? Your obsession with cream-filled cakes will be your undoing, sir. I don't want to blow up the, come on. Work with me, god damn it. I don't want to blow up the... Speaking of which, why isn't my fucking bot doing anything? God damn it! I want to blow up the health. 45. There was a health station there I didn't want to blow up. That's why I was pulling them back over here. The Steam schedule's the same. Yeah, just for this day. Sunday I usually just... I get it back. Lazy Sundays, you can't beat them. The Saturdays are usually up for grabs.
And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate.
Look, $96 to buy out, but a safe only cost me 20. Cents made 0. Can't believe you grabbed that cream-filled cake. Damn it! You think of nothing but your stomach? Look, I'm completely blocked again. I gotta fix this. My shit's all fucked up, I think. I'll have to, next time I find a gene thing, I'll fix it or something. It's really, really messing with me now. It's gonna screw me over the whole way across. It's evil. The hacking gods are not with me today. So be it. Who needs you anyhow? Oh, I'm sorry. Why have you forsaken me? Hacking gods forsaken. That's not what that song's about, sorry, but Jesus Christ. Well, excuse me. Get your flame grilled carrot? I want to say carrot, but I don't know what that is. Time to go beddy bye later. Little sisters. It's nice. Can you imagine this place bustling? And it's back in its heyday. Its days of haze. Is that where his rivet gun went? No way, man. He must have fired that when he died. He just fired that across the room. I'm so drunk. It does not explain your behavior, Kuba. I'm sorry. You can't be manhandling all the animals. It may be a zoo, but it's not a petting zoo. It's a non-petting zoo. Where's that camera? The circus of value. You literally put in the coordinates to Rapture on Google Maps. Yeah, I know, it's so cool. When okay, one classes I had a power outage though. Oh shite. Lost the cache? What? So what, the class didn't count? Oh man, that seems really bullshit, Doc. I'm sorry. Peekaboo, bitch. Damn. Does that not fall into some weird act of God kind of thing where it's neither your fault nor theirs? I suppose does not seem to be many benefit of the doubt things in South Africa. It's more like benefit of South Africa. God damn. This way, follow me. Never really explain what liquid is that in that pipe stuff. You don't wanna know. Hydroelectric fluid. I don't know. Values. What's weird is no matter how messed up that clown is, like, and you know, it definitely brought killer clowns and all that kind of stuff back into it. You it became ingrained in you, but you never hated the Circus of Volume. Fontaine's little sister's orphanage, speak of the devil, dude. Bringing big smiles to little faces. And lining your pockets all along the way, right? Yes, yes. Fontaine, Oh, this shite. That old mobster made an orphanage? I know what you're thinking. It sounds weird. It's because it is. Oh, I love that. How can a violin sound so beautiful and so creepy, all with just a little bit of different playing it? Just a little picking of the violin strings.
I'm shocked by your proposal. If we were to modify the structure of our commercial plasmid line as you propose, to have them make the user vulnerable to mental suggestion through pheromones, would we not be able to effectively control the actions of the citizens of Rapture? Free will is the cornerstone of this city. The thought of sacrificing it is abhorrent. However, we are indeed in a time of war. If Atlas and his bandits have their way, will they not turn us into slaves? And what will become of free will then? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Fuck that trap. Tried everything and the trap just would not listen to me. You stop wasting shit. Desperate times. How many people have used that? Desperate times call for desperate measures. It's a pretty sad fucking sight in here. Who knows if that did that to themselves? It doesn't look like it is. It doesn't look like a... That one looks like it's actually staring down at you. These bodies were hung for later. What purpose? Still unknown. Because, look, $30. Why is it so easy to buy out these things? There was a weird bit of cannibalism in this goddamn place. Who's there?
Come on, babe. Here it is. My stage. Get off.
Not for stage. Damn, that was close. Wait, I think she got healed, did she? I didn't hack that yet. These guys are cool. Oh, what's that all about? I love how you crouch in this game as well.
Please come on out.
No one wants to play catch with me. I throw it, no one throws it back.
Never mind. Never mind. Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato. Boom!
Father, why have you forsaken me?
For some reason, like, it sounds like they're talking about, like, religious father. They probably are, but for some reason, I hear that as their own father.
Hold it.
Like, their father wasn't proud of them. Is that a bouncer? I already missed the bouncers. Funny how quick you... But they're trying to keep things fresh. How quickly they stop using the bouncers until the elite bouncers. Where is he? I thought I had this place cleared out. Sometimes they have the craziest aim. Come on. Whenever you're ready to reload would be great. Hello, sir. Cool. I do not... Maybe it's the PC version. I do not remember them being all cut up like this and burnt and stuff. That's really cool. That's really damn cool. You can shoot the bolt. Yeah, I probably should have. You can catch an explosive barrel. You can catch a soccer ball. You can catch a wrench. You can catch the fireballs. You can catch the movie on the late night matinee. Children are the future. That's so creepy. Knowing that they abducted fucking children for the Little Sister program. What's wrong, Biddy? That's what I was saying about the Big Daddy. Without the Little Sister, watching him, he just has no purpose, right? Ah, the Eve Link 2. Yes. New Eve Link 2. It's like watching a Frankenstein without a purpose. All they were created for was for the Little Sisters. Who's shooting me? Great big hulking. I wonder. I'd say the bouncers look different underneath the suit to the Rosies, right? The Rosies are so much more humanoid. They're even taller. But I'd say like with the tank, they're probably about the same height with each other's tank, you know. But the bouncer's head is way lower than their tank. Now. Let's not go crazy. That must have been what was shooting at me earlier. Let's go find this little dude. Hello. Don't mind me. Are you okay, sir? He's not okay. There's the cream-filled cake. It's probably just a Twinkie, right? Cream-filled cake. They look nicer than a Twinkie, though. They look more like one of those Mr. Kibblies. This is more Taipei bullshit in South Africa. Ah, okay. Second language English teacher, yeah. Kicking ass. Doc is very, very versatile. And even like things didn't work out exactly as you wanted in China, but you fucking did it, dude. You had that adventure. It was a hell of an adventure. That's really all that matters. This is the... There is a Eugene, or is that what it's called? Eugene! Hi, this machine is called Eugene. Don't make fun of my name. Alright, they're gonna make me work for this one as well. Lord, suffered in jail. Is nothing easy anymore? Yeah, it's you invent. I need to find the Eugene one. Eugene! Here's some armor piercing auto rounds for the... There you go. For the machine gun. Maybe Jude will get off my back now, for God's sake. Every 2 minutes he's like, armor piercing, dude. Come on, baby. Do the armor piercing. I'm like, oh, look at this shit again. You've left me with no other options. That's pathetic. Jesus Christ. Hacking gods. Be damned. Be damned, I tell you. God damn it. Good gravy. Where's the wait, is this it? Gene Bank. I said Eugene because I said you invent and then I made a name of it, lol. Alright. Engineering. Yeah, I need to fix this like yesterday. 1 fuel arm and 1 fuel overload when hacking. You just sure about that? Are you fucking sure? Because I don't feel like that. And combo locks. Or combination locks? This shouldn't matter. What else we got? 2 fewer overloads. Yeah. Good lord. I don't know why the hacking is being a big old shite, but it is. Don't know why. I'm usually like Speedy Gonzales, but it's giving me a little bit of trouble. I doubt it's because you're on hard, because I usually always play on hard. Here we go. Distilled water. So each area kind of represents where you'll find your enzymes and your...
In 10 years in this dump,
The
I've
winery.
a very low standard of life. But even at the bottom of this fish tank, a man must have standards. The pathetic Trudeau down at Morley Winery has started putting water to his terrible wine. Water! When I confronted him with this fact, he tells me, Pierre, this is...
Pierre, what an accent.
The water.
Great, fantastic, you know.
It could be worse. I could take it right from the ocean.
Oh, the bees are coming after me now. Goddamn bees. Thank you for the present. Hypnotize, Big Daddies. 4 first aid kits, no less. I'm ready for dream time too. I love when you check on certain... You're looking for these distilled waters and the enzymes. I love when you check and open up, the bees come after you. Like, there's just little touches like that all over. Adam explained. Here we go.
Adam acts like a benign cancer, destroying native cells and replacing them with unstable stem versions.
Here come.
While this very instability is what
Makes them look like that. Yeah, Doc, do you remember that?
It is also what causes
the
cosmetic and
catching
mental
across the barrel,
damage.
yeah. Queenie, hello, hello, hello.
Just to keep back the tide. From
Happy Sunday, bloody Sunday to you.
catastrophic. From
Did you have a good Saturday? Did you get up to that and cool?
the possibilities.
Hmm. Queenie, 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 Queenie. La 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 la. Cyber don't sleep. You know this. I'm in trouble deep, but I've made up my mind. Let's get the insect swarm. With a snap of my fingers, I too can send some bees after you. Do you know how painful these plasmas must be? Like the lava one, Incinerate, looks so painful. This one's got actual like gross holes where the bees come in and out of. Oh, blisters and shit. Like, if you ever been stung by a bee or a wasp, this plasma will make you relive that for a little second. Alright, this is a very interesting little area. I always like this. So you're going to use smoke machines to dampen these bees. Look, they've just been basically let loose and do what they want. Look at these hives. These are all like, when Rapture fell, of course nature took the place back. Sometimes nature is gonna fuck you up. So what you can do is you get like a, what is it, like 15-second window, maybe 10-second window, where you can set off the smoke, run in and get your business. But every time you do it, you only have to press it once now. The goddamn splicers have to come out as well. They can't help themselves.
No! I hate it! I'm allergic! Not a bit! My dad was right about all you losers!
You ruined me! What's that?
Wait, I thought this was the electric. Oh, I gotta get the hell out of here. Excuse me. You get to watch them. Get 'em, bees! The voice acting's so good. You okay? She's either freezing cold or getting shocked down to her tippy toes. Little bit of both. Little bit of both. B1 is really good. Yeah. I was saying about the murder of crows being Infinite's little bees. I think you can send them after... You can send them after Big Daddy as well, can't you? What doesn't he do anything though? So loads of little secrets and goodies in here. Look at all this. Oh, coward.
Run to your devil! I'm sure he will help you!
Actually, these Tugger Splicers will actually get me a little bit of point. I never noticed them being all burnt like that. It's gotta be, maybe it's the enzymes of the bees or something. Whatever it is, it's fucking cool. Right, let's see these hacking plasmids. Oh, this is actually helping a little bit. Oh yeah, stand corrected. Maybe not. I stand corrected. I never understood what the hell that meant. I stand at ease. I stand in a pile of pig poo. Why are you standing corrected? I stand erected. Don't do that. The Queen's coming. She don't mind. Sorry, Queen. That's not your hand you're shaking. Thank you. I met the Queen today and she said hello to me bollocks. Jesus, missus! You made me go shopping by accident. That's all my girlfriend's ever said. Accidental shopping my arse. Uh-oh, I just took will you fuck off out of the way? I just took a little bit of damage there. Where are they? Goddamn bees. I just did a little bit of accidental shopping. Me arse. Me credit card. Me bank account. Will you fuck? There is. I think he's getting stuck in the. He's getting stuck in the carpet or something. Let's play a game, alright? Also not. Oh, okay. So we're all done. Sorry. You had me at hello. Hello. Goodbye. Salute. Nice bees, warm bees, little balls of fur. Don't hug the bees, because they'll sting you in the hair. Nice.
A rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be...
The ocean is our friend, especially when we eat over 90% of things that live in there. Mass, yeah. The bee one. Sorry, I started Outlast 2, got really into it, and then my phone went out. Did you stream it? I shit myself. First time I shit myself in a game. Aww. Your first game shit event. Jesus.
Why do they wear those masks? Maybe there's a part of them that remembers how they used to be, how they used to look. And they're
Or maybe. Maybe you should stop asking questions, Atlas. Are you already dying? If I didn't care, I wouldn't take a photo of an inanimate object. But I care too much. You're beautiful. Look at that thick little son bitch. Little. Whose bollocks? Whose bollocks is this then? It's my bollocks. Get more sight and response to Doc. I'll give an exciting response next time. Oh, damn. That usually means you punch in the face. And when you're like dazed and confused, you can watch the movie Dazed and Confused. Why are you so slow to pull out your powers? I don't get it. Sounds like there's different music in this version too. In a good way, like I'm not recognizing some of the tracks. And I was saying that earlier. Some areas, there'll be little things that are missing. Yeah, looks like it's a little easier to hack. Is there really no? There you go. There's always one little lad missing. I like to try and beat, you know, press the triangle button where you know, like finish the hack before I put the last one in, just to kind of confuse it. I've been buying out all these safes. They give you $97, but only cost $30. Like, it's so weird. Well, I've never seen that. It's $15 to buy that one out. What is going on right now? That means I make a profit of $60 for buying it out. Am I missing something? It's never like that. They're usually in the 200s, and you're like, Christ, who bothers to buy this stuff up? There you go. Seems only fair. Correct. Look at one of the posters for the football game. It's cancelled due to fire. Maybe that's why they're burnt. Ah, I didn't see an audio diaries talking about that. That's creepy. Then it's almost like they're ghosts then. That's creepy. I like that. For discriminating taste. Wow. Or more like incriminating. Pecan pie, bread pudding, honey rum cake, chocolate mousse. Why did they have to, like... Why all the air quotes? Apple strudel? Because they're not real. That's why. It's not real chocolate. Functional children. It's like Tenenbaum like to come down here and eat.
I had hoped we placed them into vegetative states so they would be more pliable. I find being around them very comfortable. Even with those things implanted in their bellies, they are still children.
So weird. Can you imagine like half of the experimentation? Like it must have been so strange with the slugs and that, you know. Oh, good old Tenenbaum. She did create monstrosities, and sometimes you gotta break a few eggs, right? But she has a heart. Doesn't excuse what she did, though. I think she kind of gets that, in a way. She doesn't want forgiveness. I was so happy she was back in 2 as well. Because she's very interesting. Same with Suchan in a way, but he feels more... Like, he has such an incredible death. Such an incredible scene. So, I was kind of like, that's fine. That's fine. 5 out of 7, okay. I was happy enough. You know, I think if someone... Jesus, look how much it glows and everything. Their character model looks fantastic. Lit up like a Christmas tree. I find it funny how the actual lighting is changing as I get close to them. Very cool effect. Holy Christ. I feel like that's something I only just played it in 2016, so I would remember that. Hello? Marja! Charlie! These guys are done. I always like that one chick in the bar at the start. Charlie, where you going? Charlie! Such a mobster girlfriend, right? What are those dancers called? The flappers, I think they were called. Where you going, Charlie? Charlie bit my face. Gameplays, hello. Taking a break from the internet. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that, and you were saying that the Dynamite. Alright, Gameplays. Hopefully everything's okay. Everything goes well. Cheers for letting us know, and we'll talk to you when you get back, dude. I'll be here, no worries. Stay safe. Okay, yeah. What bars? Alright. Okay, this room's Pac-Man Easter egg. Cool. I mean, seriously, I got a majority of the way through, then my phone just pinged. Yeah, when you get so invested in something, where you can almost, like... I don't know, it's one of those weird things. You know when a lot of ghost stories and that, the air goes cold. Sometimes when you're getting the heebie-jeebies, it actually does get cold like that. Why didn't I grab the right one? You fucking prick! These ones making all the noise. Not my favorite. If you only got the right one. Get the right one in, laddie. Yeah. What do you think of, is that your first time playing Outlast 2? That's the one that they gave away for free, right? You're probably sick of looking at it for a while, were you? Alright, let me finish this place up already. Farmer's Market is bigger than... It's nearly bigger than Arcadia in total. If I didn't care for you. There's a couple of songs that really feel like they... That guy blew his brains out.
If you do, best head to a crafting station. Then, head back to Langford's lab and put the whole
There's a few songs that really, I almost shot them. Really feel like they represent Rapture. Like the whole soundtrack is top notch. This came out a year before Fallout 3, and both of them have not similar soundtracks, but the same era. You've got the ink spots in there. You got a couple of things. It's really interesting. The Lazarus Vector requires. So I have way more distilled water than I need. I have way more of everything than I need. I think it's because I have this one hacked. There you go. And so the Lazarus Vector has been invented.
From the sounds of that you invent, I'm guessing you're the proud papa of a brand new Lazarus Vector. Now drop the vector into a gadget called the
Shy, he's a Houdini Spencer.
Then we'll be cooking with gas.
Now you're really cooking with gas. Now. You shouldn't play with fire. You'll get burned. Burned, I tell you! Oh, I still got me. Damn, I hate that last little sliver of health. It means nothing to you. I think you only get, like, the bottom of the health first, and then they're like, kiss me arse. Shut the fuck up. Observe these bullets going through your brain. Yeah, that last sliver of health is always a bit shitty. Where you would guarantee you didn't actually die. Or when you get that little noise where it's like, you need to heal or you're about to die. You never ever kind of get to that point. Yeah, but that one I did. If I didn't care, and Somewhere Beyond the Sea as well. They're both very much. The songs of Rapture. Where is it? I'm blind as a bat. Oh fuck! I've got to take a picture of it. Damn it! Those two I always forget. This area down here is weirdly big. It's a giant wine distillery. You gotta store all those bottles of wine. Isn't there one that's empty or something? Oh, you got this one. Little boozer's place. It's glitching out with the thing there. Oh, the photographer's eye. Ah, yes. Increases research. Look at that shit. Like, how did they set half this up? You know what? Oh, Auga. Thank you for grouping up, everybody. Then they'll jump. Yeah. Get them, my precious bees. The voice acting is so good.
Come here and say that to my face.
What face? That's so good. Voice acting still as good as it was back then. I love listening to all their little reactions and responses. And their weird little when they're talking alone to themselves. God, it's so good. Not the face. Ow, my face. Get off my face. Say that to my face. She may have had a little bit of the old fucking displacing complex where they just can't leave their face alone. You see a little bit in the women a little bit, but men are just as conscious of all that shit. All these traps they put in. Clever little bastards, aren't they? So shiny. It might have been, you know what it might have been that caused them to be so shiny too? I jacked up all the options on this. That's why everything kind of pops a little bit, especially the lighting, right? The glow off the bulbs and stuff. I'm digging it. It's like that effect you get when you're really sleepy, or if like when you're driving in the rain and all the street lights and all that. You get all that cool kind of effect. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Sorta. Heading out for lunch. Alright, enjoy your lunch. Have a great Sunday, Doc. Thank you for coming in. Have an absolute cracker of a Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll be only playing just to the end of this area, which is not too long. Have to do that little standoff, and then we're good to go. Poor Big Daddy over there. I have so much distilled water now. You have enough distilled water. Never enough. Start my own distilled water bottling company. It's worth it to get the power of the people, believe you me. Right, I think we are all done here. Bitch! Roll. I think they'll give you like armor piercing bullets if I need to remember to actually take pictures of them. I'm getting ridiculous now. I keep forgetting. Alright, how the fuck do you get out of here? Follow the arrow, little one. Blind playthrough. Cool. I love it, to be honest. It's been a while since. Alright, cool. Proper chills down my spine. Yeah, nice. Alright, I'm glad. I won't say anything against it. But I will tell you this, Queenie. When you're finished Outlast 2, there's a movie on Netflix called Apostle. You should watch that afterwards. It mightn't be still on it though. Netflix is weird. I don't know why they don't tell you when movies are leaving. Like, just tell me. It's fine. I understand how license work. You can't keep it forever. Naughty Splicer. The only time you can find out if a movie's leaving is if you, when you click into it, they have that little thing. You're the Lord now? Lord of the Dead, that's what you are. Ooh, that's not bad, Lord of the Dead. We know Lord of the Flies. Beelzebub. There are websites you can use, but they're all third party and adware and all that nasty shit. And like, do you think I'm gonna use a website just to find out if a couple of movies are leaving and get fucking pop-ups and ads on my shit? No, it's not worth it. The fact that there's even a market for that shows how stupid Netflix is sometimes. You've created a market for something you can't provide yourself. Just have a separate tab that goes leaving soon or something. I would watch half the shit if I knew it was leaving instead of putting it off in a list for 6-8 months or whatever. And going, where the fuck did that movie go? Or when it gets rid of a movie and re-adds it a year later or something, you're like, why is that back on my list? And you realize they've got rid of it. Uh-oh. That was her own Houdini splicer who set fire to the oil in the first place. Walked in and... Like, that is just... What do they call that? Immolation or something. Immolation? When people set themselves on fire. It's a real thing. A real fucked up thing. Alright, we're down in the farmer's market. All the little sisters... Yep. And we also got the power to the people, so we are clean sailing, baby. Let's go all the way back to Langford's. Create the Lazarus Spectre. Get the misting machine. Bring life back to Rapture. And then buy your mom a present. God, I love this game. That's really cool, Queenie. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Did I tell you about that thing they posted on Halloween, Queenie? That, like, you know, tease coming soon. There's a picture of two hands holding each other like that, and it's like, what was it? I don't know. Some word anyway. Anyway, they're basically saying they're working on Outlast 3. Thoughts on Disney Plus? I think it's. Oh no, it crashed. Oh no, when did I save last? It actually crashed. It's the first time it crashed. I like the idea of Disney. I mean, we just... I don't really give a shit either way, because there's so many of them, right? We don't really have Hulu Plus and all that over here. There's too many of these fucking things. But... bastards, how far back is that going to put me? But it's the cheapest, you know? With Netflix sneakily raising their prices every year, It's now getting close to like $15 a month, which is not on. Disney Plus, we're not going to get it to like March, right? I think it's only 7 or 8, $7.99 maybe. They always do that shit. It's like, look, it's only $7.99. I'm like, no fucker, it's 8. That's another one of those old marketing practices. To default, revert the game. No, sorry about that. I'm having a lot of issues with this. It sucks. Beautiful game marred by a very bad porting job. I don't know who did the PC version, but console version is much better, and you've got all 3 together. This, unfortunately, is a remnant of games for Windows Live, and it should be burned and started again. There should be some pride put into this. Unfortunately, it's not. The game itself runs fine, though. It's just the launcher shit. 2K. They're the bastards. Yeah, it did crash. I had heard it does crash a little bit. They want you to, for some reason, you gotta run it as administrator, set it to a smaller. This could be bad. 9:25. Both these saves are 45 minutes ago. Okay, I think I'm done. That's fucked up. It would have got the autosave if it just got into... Let me see. If it just got it back into Arcadia, it would have got the autosave. That's the first time it's ever crashed, though. What a crash it was. I think that's the whole fucking farmer's market. I ain't doing that again. Do it the next time. We'll get the Fort Frolic next time. And fuck off. Sorry, but I definitely recommend the console collection over this. Even if people can't play it on... People can't play it on PS4. It's all weird. Obtain enzyme samples. Yeah, it's knocked out the whole thing. It's alright. I'll do that. I'll do that off camera, and then we can do Fort Frolic. Jesus Christ. Anyway. I'm down for Outlast 3. Yeah, me and my pants. Damn. I don't know when we'll get it. Knowing them, I was such a small tease. They'll be probably pushing for next Halloween. It's all good. I've definitely gone backwards, and I've already seen Apostle. Yeah, so you kind of seeing the little nods. Doesn't matter either way, Queenie, you know. They're obviously different stories, but you can see the little nods, right, all the way down to the cornfield and all the. Yeah, it's good, you know. You know what's funny? Like, we talk about video game movies being trash, and for the most part they are. But when a movie rips the whole story from a game, then makes it into their own movie, most people go like, "Oh, that was actually pretty good," not realizing it's like there was a movie called. What was it called? Maggie? Was it called Maggie? It had Arnie in it. And that Abigail Breslin one from... what was it called? My Little Sunshine or something. Was it called Maggie? And basically, the whole marketing and all that stuff... Yeah, it was called Maggie. The marketing and everything's from 2015. It steals everything from The Last of Us. And even the story is kind of similar, but... Instead of Ellie in this one, the little girl is an actual zombie. But like, even like, you got Arnie wearing all like plaid shirts like Joel. Like, the whole thing is ripping on The Last of Us, or taking that idea from it, you know. It's nowhere near as good as that story, but you know what I'm saying. So you see that kind of stuff around a lot. Like, even they were trying to get a Halo movie off the ground, didn't work out. They recycled all the stuff to make that movie Elysium. Every now and then you'll see like an assault rifle from Halo or a helmet from Halo. It's kind of crazy. That's a little bit different, but you know what I mean. Pain in the arse still having to go through all that. Yeah. Console version haven't still got to collect. Yeah, the console collection, Queenie. I seen it for a tenner. I had it. I bought it like back in 2016, but I have to trade things in as I go, or else I just can't get any of the new games. Too much money. And yeah, I should have kept hold of it. I'll get it again. It's just easier, and you have all 3 together, and they work flawlessly, and there's 60 frames as well. So you're getting the best of both worlds, you know. And with this, the way it is on Steam, It's unfortunate. I had huge audio issues when I first started playing, and then at the start of this one, it wasn't capturing it properly. Because I'll have to, you don't launch it in Steam. There's a whole rigmarole. Don't get me started. Anyway, it's all good. It just sucks because it's such a great experience that, and it's an older game, and it holds up well. My fucking camera's gonna drive me nuts. But it should just be pick up and go. It really should be. That's unfortunate. That's why, imagine playing this on the Switch though, really. Jesus, dude. Imagine having Bioshock in your hands. That'd be awesome. I see the little nods. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of movies like that that are kind of runaway awesome movies that have no business being good. Like, there's a Nicolas Cage movie, and I don't say this very often because he's such a crazy dude, but Mandy, he did a movie like a year or two ago called Mandy. It's so good. It takes that idea like from the old classic witch movie Suspiria, where they use colors and lighting so well. Mandy has a kind of a cult thing going on as well. That's a really good movie, and he's making another movie with that same director called Colors in the Space, I think. But yeah, Nicolas Cage has a small handful of movies that he's not a completely fucking whack job in them. So funny. He's actually doing... oh, wait, you get this. You couldn't get more Nicolas Cage than this. He's doing a documentary biopic movie about his life, and he's playing himself in it. So there's a movie... what the fuck's it called? It's a movie where Shia LaBeouf... It's about Shia LaBeouf's life, basically. It's supposed to be pretty good as well. Like, back when he did, like, Even Stevens and all this stuff. Basically, about being a child actor in a world where they'll... chew you and spit you out, you know, kind of. That's supposed to be pretty good as well. I'd like to watch that. But this one about Nicolas Cage's life, so I don't know what's it about. It's a biopic, and he's playing himself. Like, for fuck's sake, Nicolas Cage. I couldn't get any more Nicolas Cage than that. Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage in Nicolas Cage. Yeah, he has a couple of... There's another movie as well. It's a little bit older, and it's a little bit slower. But if you're into those kind of movies, called Leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas. It has Elizabeth Shue in it as well. She kind of was the one that made me watch it. She's in the Karate Kid and stuff, and Adventures in Babysitter. I always had a crush on her. But she's in that, and it's really good. And Nicolas Cage is in it. I think he won an award about it. It's a really depressing fuck off movie, but it's really good as well. Music's good as well. About a guy who just loses like his wife, his job, everything. And he decides to go to Las Vegas and drink himself to death. So he sells his car, his house, everything, gets like a couple of grand together, and is prepared to literally drink himself to death. Then he runs into Elizabeth Shue's character, who she plays a prostitute, and it's just fucking fantastic. It's really good. Really damn good. It's a crazy examination of how, like, if someone has that kind of mindset, nothing can save them kind of thing. It's mad. Anyway. Playing Bioshock on a plane or a boat. Are you mad, dude? Can you imagine playing Bioshock on a plane? Someone would have that tweet, wouldn't they? Playing Bioshock on the Switch on a plane, and then have the little present. Have the little present with the sticker on it. Now, would you kindly play Bioshock on the Switch? Can you imagine that? Oh, and then you open it up, and then instead of it being the gun, I'm really sure it's a gun, right? Instead of it being the gun, it would be a Switch with Bioshock on it. Jeez, that would be so fucking cool. It's a little bit too meta, but still. That would be awesome. Waiting for Witcher series. Yeah. That's going to be great. You know what that's going to be good for? Like, a binge at Christmas. You know, I kind of... I think... What is it, like December 12th or something? It would be a bit close to Christmas, but still, you know. I actually like watching some good British comedies over the Christmas, like... We're going to watch The Royal Family and all that. Like, when all the families together, because there was a couple of Irish ones as well like that. But, yeah. It's hard to get everybody together. Like I said, my older sister just had a new baby, so it's going to be one of those frantic Christmases. But you can just get one day with all of us in the same room. It's nice, you know. Everything aside. There's always some nonsense or someone's about to flip the wig or whatever. But just for that one brief moment, everyone together, it is nice. Yeah. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. We've been going for nearly 3. That's a little bit of a setback. That's my own fault. After me just declaring that I didn't need to save, the game went and gave me the big old middle finger. But we learn from these things, right? I think it was almost 3 hours. Let me bring stuff up. Appreciate you guys coming in. I do these. I wish I could turn notifications off for this stream. If I ever stream this early in the morning, I'd rather turn them off because I know there's probably a lot of you UK guys that are like, I just get a fucking cyber notification at 4 in the morning, you dirty bastard, you woke me up, I'm gonna kill that Irish prick, son of a bitch. Something like that, you know. So yeah, I'd rather do that, because if I can't sleep, I don't want to wake other people up. Just 'cause I want to play something, but not really any way of doing that. Yeah, 3.5 hours. This is great. Yeah, cheers for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna play the whole way through this. I might even just with all the deals coming up, might just double dip on the collection. It's just easier. Like, I still think it looks fantastic on PC, even though it looks huge there. But still, I just prefer that ease of use. You know, I'm used to the consoles. And I'm not too much of a graphics whore. I just want a classic to play like it should. My exact thoughts. Sorry, Queenie. I was cursing you literally. Do curse my name. Smite me, oh mighty smiter. Yeah, I hope the Witcher series is good. I'm going to give it a watch. I can't wait to see what they do with Yennefer and Trish and that whole love triangle. Still never got together. I love it in the game if you lead both of them on. And right at the end, you're this close to getting a threesome with them, and they just shut him out. He gets nobody. I always love that, because Geralt is a man whore, you know. It's probably why we love the game so much. I'm telling you, it's a man whore. You live your man whore dreams playing that game, and people think it's about monster hunting. Nope. All right, they've already okayed the second season. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And the famous unicorn scene is apparently going to make... Wow. That's awesome. Jesus. I don't know how they did that, but... You know, they did do it. I wonder how they're going to show that, because the game only really hints at it a little bit, right? It's like the old hot coffee from GTA San Andreas. You've seen it once on the internet, but then it doesn't exist anymore. How are they going to do that with the unicorn? I don't know how the fuck you do it. How would you... I suppose you could a little bit. But like, Jesus... Without a saddle? I don't know. Poor unicorn's probably just sat there going, the fuck is going on back there? Jesus. Gotta hate earphones sometimes. Move an inch and they're like, I'ma fall out now. Bastards. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow, Monday. We'll be back with... I think I'll do Death Stranding and maybe some Jedi, I think. I'm loving both of those. Fuck yeah. Charter 4, I don't know when. I'll have to get my hands on that first. That's good. I'll play this to completion. We'll see where we are when I finish it. If I'm in the mood, I'll play through the rest. I think Bioshock 2 deserves... And there's so many people who have missed it or didn't like it that much and went back and played it. I love hearing those kind of stories because I fucking love that game. They're gonna give the full show. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna have to have like a caricature standing by, an artist standing by. I'm gonna film it, and then we got about 6 people taking notes, and then we start the weird Witcher porn studio. That's probably a real thing already. Let's be honest. Play some poster too. I should. Sure, you gave it to me. I will, Jude. I will. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Have a good Sunday, won't you? Thanks for stopping in. I'll catch you real soon. Cheers. Have a good Sunday. Boy, I'm out of here. I'll be dreaming of unicorns. Unicorn.